Let's go talk to Crystal. Crystal, thank you for calling the Bobby Bone Show. What's going on?
I just wanted to let you know my meltdown moment.
Yes, please.
I was getting the kids ready for school one morning. It had just been really a tough time for us. My 6-year-old likes to push all of my buttons. We were trying to get in the car, trying to get out of the driveway, and I had just had enough. And I just got mad, and I just threw my phone, and it hit the windshield and busted the windshield.
Wow, you threw it that hard?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Sure did.
what do you tell your husband or happened?
I told him I got behind a dump truck and a rock flew off.
From the inside?
You couldn't tell.
Oh, you couldn't.
Tell the difference.
And so what do we learn from this, do you think?
Yeah, definitely don't throw things.
Mm-hmm. Did it scare you?
I'm not normally that kind of person anyway, because I typically think about, the expense and the time down and the repercussions. So
Yeah, I think that's probably why I don't rage as much, because I'm pretty logical. I'm like, I don't want to pay for that. So what do you say to your kids? Did they see you throw the phone into the windshield?
Well, my son was sitting in the back seat. He didn't see it. Plus, he really doesn't care. But my daughter was sitting beside me. She was just like, Mom.
Yeah, I'd be scared. I wouldn't show out anymore. That was it. Mom just won that one. Thank you for your call. Hey, that's not you every day. That happens.
Right, but sometimes if you may dig a little deeper, like she said, that's not really her. I know she was thinking about the consequences, but when I was, like one time I threw a jar of peanut butter and I knew, like, this is not.
Glass or
glass
rubber
jar?
or like the plastic?
Glass.
Think back. Did it
I
shatter?
No, because I threw it like
Or did it bounce?
in the sink. Like I threw it in the sink. I can't remember. It didn't break. Whatever it was, it didn't break.
Okay.
And I thought it was maybe hormones, but then after some therapy, I realized I was a lot internally was happening, and that was my way of getting it out, was starting, because I'm like, I don't I don't throw things. Like, this is not me. And it was the peanut butter. And then one time I slammed down milk, like so hard that it flew the cap off and the milk went everywhere on the ceiling in the kitchen. And like that kind of stuff, like logically, yeah, you're like, do I really want to pick up this milk that's now splattered everywhere?
Also, what do you have against food, huh?
This was 3 years ago. Well, clearly I must be in the kitchen doing things when I was reacting.
But it's part of it too, because the cleanup is like, oh, you're still mad while you're cleaning.
Yeah,
because
because I mean, milk. I was still like 2 days later. I was finding milk spots. Where I'm like, I guess it went up there too. So I think
on the
yeah,
ceiling.
milk. It flew. So then I had to do some work and do some digging, because I knew I don't normally do this, and then I got to the root of it.
You like to scream. Not yell at people, but scream as sort of a cathartic.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, that's one thing my therapist told me, that I can go, like, I can scream in my car, which I still use that tactic. I can get ice cubes from the freezer and go outside and throw them on the ground as hard as I possibly can. I can get an ARG ball.
What if you were sitting at a traffic light and you look over and Amy's in her car just screaming?
Maybe I might need to one day. It honestly is very therapeutic to let it out, because I'd rather scream alone in my car and have a release than like get home and in front of my kids scream.
What about when you would jump in the pool with all your clothes on?
That was once, and that was around the time of the peanut butter throw.
Were you going in to get the peanut
Similar
butter?
time. No, that was like honestly, I had hit my mind was, I just was over it, and I had all my clothes on, and I just walked out the back door. It was almost like an out of body experience, and then I just walked right into the pool, and I went to the bottom, and then honestly, when I emerged, I felt better. And I don't know if my therapist was trying to make me feel better about the situation, but she was like, honestly, that was your in a way, your brain like took care of you. It did what it needed. Like, you went, and a lot of times when you put yourself underwater and you come back up, there is a shock, and the water was cold. So my body got that, there was like some endorphins that were released. And so I came back up and I felt better. I mean, I felt a little stupid.
But then I'm gonna know my clothes are wet.
They are wet. And my kids are staring at me like, Mom has lost her mind. And I'm like, yep, I have. Mm-hmm.
And you know what? That's okay.
I have. But this is all past behavior, thankfully, because I did help. And you know what? It could return, but that's why I do my things like journaling and meditate, my prayer time, and I walk.
It doesn't stop. She's like, and. All right, let's do the news.
Bobby's Big
Stories.
If you're feeling stressed, moving parts of your ears can help de-stress. Medical professionals say to gently pull your ears and lobes in all directions, holding each tug for 5 seconds, and then move in a different direction. Ears have more than 100 acupressure points connected to other parts of the body, and stimulating them creates instant calm throughout your body. That's from First for Women magazine. You could have saved yourself a jar of peanut butter, right?
Well, I'm going to add
wet clothes.
I'm going to add that to my toolbox.
Tug on your ears. According to therapists, a new popular method of stress relieving is also shredding paper. It's referred to as rip therapy. It works for a number of reasons. The rhythmic movements release pent-up physical stress. The constant ripping noise helps you tune out the world. And it's such a concrete task that leaves you feeling like you've accomplished something because you can look down and see all that you've done. That's from a book. Oh, there goes Amy.
She's doing it now.
I can see how that's satisfying.
You're doing like tear little pieces. I think it's like big rips. Yeah.
Well, I had notes on here.
Oh, then why did you do that?
Because it was I'll redo them.
That's from a book called Beat Stress Together by Mary Sotile. If you want to keep friends, here are things that you should never do to them. Stab them. No, that's not on there.
Kill them.
Yes. So just see if you do this or not. You can answer if you do, yes or no. Talk about your friends behind their back.
Well, but
That behind back means it's a negative. I'll have conversations about you, but it's always like good or non.
right, but is there venting allowed? Like,
What the?
what if it's to a therapist?
That's okay.
Is that what I'm talking about?
That's okay. But if you're like talking to Scuba Steve about Ray behind his back.
But sometimes you need to work through things.
Okay. Forget their birthday.
I don't. Listen, there's some people. That's a fine line because I have gotten better at that. I used to not be very good at that, but now I know because I know I wasn't good at it. I started keeping a calendar, and then I put birthdays in my calendar, and that holds me accountable.
That's what I do.
But my ADHD
I don't know a single person's birthday.
Yeah.
But I keep them all on my calendar, so I see it when it comes up, and I'm ready for it. So does that count?
Yours is
Yeah.
April 2nd. You
That's
don't
good.
know ours?
Squeeze?
Yours is April 2nd. You
Yeah,
don't know
I don't know
ours?
yours, but I go to my calendar.
Wait,
and
you
look.
literally in your brain right now.
No,
after
I don't. I don't know
17 years,
anybody's.
You don't know mine.
No. But I go to my calendar because I put it in there and I never want to miss it. So to me, it's important not to miss your birthday.
Right. I get that, and I support that. So I'm not going to get offended if someone
You're already offended. Your
forgets
jaw
my
opened
birthday.
up.
Well, I just feel like we've all
Let me
been
see
together
what-
for so long.
Let me see what month it's probably in. March.
What month is probably in? Yes, it's March.
Okay. Look how good I did.
Now guess the day.
But I have it in my calendar. I can go look right now and find the day.
okay. It's
It's
okay.
like going, you don't know my phone number? No, I don't. But can I go to my phone and get it and then call you if you
Yeah.
need something? Absolutely. You know? That's all.
yeah,
Your birthday, I can try. I know, but you guys is kind of close together.
Yes,
Yes.
it is close.
Yours is a teen.
Yes. And Eddie's is a.
No, let me just
Yeah,
do yours.
don't do my ending.
I do love you very much, and I know it's a teen. I think it's in the upper teens. I'm gonna go it's either the 17th or 18th. If I have to pick, and if I were gonna pick, I would go. If in real life, I would do 17th because even if it was 18th, I'd be a day early instead of a day behind.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna
smart.
go 8. I'm gonna go 18th.
Yeah, that's right.
It is? Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought it was
Go.
17th.
You did?
No,
bad.
that's St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Eddie, yours is after hers, but I know it's not far because it's always a very expensive time for me.
Oh, a lot of gifts?
Yeah, a lot of gifts around this time. This is how I have to remember it because everything's associated back to things I got to buy. Yours is not a teen. It's in the back half of the month, but like 20s, 20, 21,
Yes.
22, 21,
21. March 21st.
Okay, Lunchbox,
July.
July 25th.
11th.
July 25th.
Yep.
What's up?
Okay. Well, you know birthdays. Okay. Anyway, other things you shouldn't do. Ask them to do something shady. Well, then who are you going to ask? That's who you ask. Your friends.
You ask your bros that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, isn't like,
That's
like
the only people you do.
Earl had to die.
What?
What?
Oh, the song. Yeah.
Make fun of them constantly. That's what you do with your bros.
That's best friends.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
your,
y'all do that here.
yeah, that's your best friends. Owe them money. I can get that.
I mean, sure. I
You know-
probably owe you some money.
No, you don't. That's the thing.
But I mean, if we go back and count it,
But we don't.
for sure I owe you money.
That's the thing. Or not return texts or calls for multiple days.
No, that's fine.
Excuse me?
That's fine. I feel like we need to normalize
Not returning texts or
Missing
calls?
texts?
No, like sometimes
Not being responsive to friends
no.
who have needs?
I think that you have to understand they're not ignoring you on purpose. It
Maybe
could
they
just
are.
Be, well, then that's a whole other issue. I'm just
Exactly.
saying that sometimes life gets crazy, and I have literally some of my very best friends. My very best friend from high school, Andrea, who I've been friends with since I was 13. Like, we can miss each other's stuff and go weeks, and then when we
that's
catch
different.
back up, it's the same.
I
know,
agree.
but she'll be like, I'll look, and I'll be like, oh, shoot, she texted me 2 weeks ago. And then I call her, and there's no, she's like, what up? Hey. And it's like, we get it.
I don't have that relationship. If somebody asks me something, I answer it for the most part. I think I'm pretty responsive.
Pretty
I
quick.
know, but you're good about
But I don't know birthdays, so.
You have a fault.
when, but you, see?
And then
Yeah.
I did get there eventually.
You did.
And then eventually you're going to have kids. And
He won $3 million in a lottery draw on his birthday. He didn't find out for a month. He's from Utah. He returned to Idaho a month later to cash some small dollar lottery tickets. He had no idea he was also holding onto a $3 million winner.
Oh.
How did he not know, Lunchbox, he had a $3 million winner?
I guess he didn't look at. He had a lot of tickets, so I guess maybe they don't have lottery in Utah, so he drives to Idaho and he'd buy a lot of tickets, and then he just went back to check them, and that's when he found out he never went online and looked at the numbers.
So he knew he had won some smaller ones, but then he just checked all the other ones.
All the other ones.
Just beep, beep. Oh, man.
Oh my gosh.
He could have lost that pretty easily.
But he worked a month when he didn't have to. That's what sucks.
Netflix has a food documentary. And they say if you want to remain blissfully unaware of what your food goes through before it enters your mouth, stay away from this documentary.
Oh.
It's called Poisoned, The Dirty Truth About Your Food. It pretty much explains why 1 in 6 Americans get food poisoning every year. The documentary delves into how the food industry has changed and also why it refuses to improve anymore. It's full of lawsuit stories and also how we end up getting sick from food. It's now on Netflix. Delish.com. That's where I got that. We may put that into the Cinema Club. We got another movie to do, but maybe
To
Cinema
watch
Club.
that movie?
The problem is I can't watch those like Knives Over Forks or because then I don't want to eat meat.
Yeah.
It's like, and I like meat. I want to keep eating meat, so I don't watch things that would educate me on why I shouldn't want to eat meat. So I like to stay dumb in some areas of my life.
Right. So don't put that in the club.
Yeah, probably right. But if that's not meat, if it's like the unsanitary things,
Oh, dude,
or
that's
the
gonna-
bugs.
That's going to freak me out.
over 25% of adults under the age of 30 get their news from TikTok. So if you're under 30, about a quarter of people get their news from TikTok. Do you consider TikTok a news source?
Not for me, but I can totally see how it is for people.
Yeah, TikTok's at every source.
Yeah.
I think it's the best news source because you get to see the first videos of something happening immediately.
Yes, and
True.
there's almost its own check system where you can go right to the comments. Or if it has a bunch of likes, you know it's probably pretty legit.
Yeah.
But you can go to the comments too, and someone will be like, "This is bullcrap," immediately if it is. So there you
I
go.
get my news from Instagram.
Do you?
You do?
Mosh. That's it, really. I don't watch news anymore at all.
Instagram has news?
Well, you have people
Like
you can
F. Jerry
follow,
News.
like that will give you news, or you can
Lunchbox. This just in. Found a penny.
or you can follow certain sites.
Yeah. Okay. Britney Spears throws a divorce party with a shirtless man. This is my final story, and not just one, but multiple men, which got me thinking here. What have we done for Amy's divorce party?
Oh,
I'm
Amy,
not
we haven't had
having-
one.
I see 3 men in here that could be shirtless real quick. For
There,
this.
Fine.
yeah,
4.
there's-
4 men in here can be shirtless. 5 with Ray.
Just say the word, Amy.
Amy, if that's what you want for your divorce party, we're ready to go.
Yeah, I feel like mine is in a situation where like a party seems appropriate. You know?
Party's always appropriate.
Yeah.
What's wrong with feeling good?
Nothing.
Being happy, celebrating something. Another day living.
When I left my lawyer's office for the last and final time, I was on the phone with my sister and she was like, you need to just exhale. What are you going to do? So I stopped.
You
This
picked up a
place-
40?
No.
Nice.
But I did. I went and
Went to the
no,
booby
I
bar?
went. No. But I did on the phone with my sister while I did it all, and I got a bottle of wine, and I got cheese, and I got crackers.
Let's
That's
go.
her version
And
of a
then-
That's a 40.
I
yeah.
went to like a park, and
Oh.
I was on the phone with my sister, and I just like had a little glass of
You
wine
got a
and
malt
cheese
liquor
and
and went to the
crackers.
park.
Wait, Amy, and you drove home?
No, it was like not
You
a
walked
full
home?
glass. It wasn't. I didn't drink the bottle,
She's living Dirt Road Anthem right now.
but it was
Amy
just
just got divorced. The lawyer said, hey, just get a door.
no. It was making sure that I recognized that I did something. We just went through something hard, and now we can exhale. And I had that was my party.
She got herself a divorce.
Party of one.
Getting drunk in the city park.
But I didn't get restaurant.
Bottle of wine in the console.
Now all down in her throat.
But if you want to know, that's what I did. I haven't even told anybody that, but except for my sister. She's on the phone with me.
Pigeon right by her feet.
So now, like, that's what people do at the park. I always
Eating
wondered
bread,
that.
eating cheese.
It was sort of a nice day out ish.
It was a
And-
nice day out.
And I wasn't going to do anything. And my sister was like, you have to do something. What is like your favorite thing? And I was like, oh, I love cheese,
Drinking.
crackers, and wine. No,
And the park.
drinking's not my favorite thing.
Got it. Second,
No,
top 5.
no.
Okay.
It's not top 5.
I think if I drank, I would be. Probably,
Absolutely.
I think
It's
it-
my
number
top
2.
5 for
I
sure.
think at one point in time it was, but I also am just trying to. I don't know if it's the age. I just don't feel great. Like even after one, like I literally Ray has these pills he sells.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, what?
Wait, what? Ray, what?
Yeah, they're called Undo the Booze.
Why do you
and
sell pills at work?
I get a discount. I don't. I do it on my Instagram.
But I use
Wait,
his
what?
code. I use his code.
Yes.
Code what?
And so you take them as you're drinking. You feel great in the morning.
But it's like code Ray.
Yeah, Sizzin23.
Yeah,
Undo
so-
the Booze.
so this is what he
Sizzin?
drink- Look,
What's
cut,
happening?
cut, stop, watch.
I think everybody's drunk right now. Okay,
No,
that's the
let me
news.
show
Thank
you
you.
what's in my bag.
Bobby's
We'll come back.
Bigs.
Stories.
Amy, we'll come. What is that?
That's this is a pack of Undo the Booze. I keep it with me all the time.
Amy's in college again.
No, it's if I have one drink.
It's
if I
already
have
open?
one. Well, yeah, because there's 5 pills inside, and I take
Why are there
one
pills
at
on
a
your desk right now? All right, we'll be back. All right, I'm going live on my Instagram right now, Amy.
Oh, yes.
It is now time to pay the piper.
Oh, for what?
You chose this.
Yeah, well, I'm ready.
Last week, we talked about Suits having a revival. People watching it again after getting that. Not a reboot, but the show's like popular again because it got added to Netflix. So Amy spoiled it in a way of she revealed something that happens in like season 5.
Right.
I've never seen Suits. I was not upset, but I was getting a lot of listeners. And then even Morgan was like, hey, Amy just kind of shared something.
Right.
So I said, hey, you can pick your own punishment. I don't care what you do. Whatever you think it is, we just can't have Eddie or Lunchbox or myself get in trouble for stuff, but you not. And you have chosen to serve in the pillory.
Right. Your Honor,
Okay, go
may
ahead.
I bring exhibit? Because I hadn't been to the Netflix, like the season 1 explanation, season 1, episode 1, which would be the pilot.
Wait, I'm sorry. Is this a court case? Or
Yeah, it is
I
now.
thought the sentencing
It is
has
now
already been done.
because I decided to go to Netflix and I took a picture of this. It says, again, season 1, episode 1 and 2. When Harvey's promotion requires him to recruit and hire a graduate of Harvard Law, he chooses Mike Ross. But Mike actually doesn't have a law degree. Duh, duh, duh. You know, as a viewer, it's in season 5 that the rest of the
Hold on. Whoa. Oh, my God.
Uh-oh.
Okay, well, I'm not going to say, but like what I said.
What I know is that what you said happened in season 5 where other people didn't look.
No. Okay, well, whatever. I thought I was
Morgan?
revealing that I just feel like what I was trying to say is totally revealed in the first
Did you
2
spoil?
episodes. Now I trusted that I did because I've spoiled things before and I have really tried to work on that. But in my mind, I feel like as the viewer, you know this the whole time.
Yeah. Okay, but you're always like, well, the others find out. That type thing. Okay, I'm going to go to Morgan and Mike, and you guys
Okay.
can be the judge. Did Amy spoil the show? Anything about the show, Morgan?
I think you could say it's implied, yes, Amy, but it's never told into season 5. That's like half of the biggest plot line of
But
season
it literally
5.
says it in the show description.
No, that didn't say what you said.
Well, okay.
Mike?
I've never seen it before. What I'm seeing from everybody else, she revealed something that happens later. So
Did they all find out? So, Amy, you need to serve your time in the pillory.
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 Okay.
Pillory. And you chose it,
I
so.
feel like it's obvious.
What?
Well, I don't want to say anymore because I don't want to spoil anymore.
Exactly.
But it's
We
obvious.
only have like 3 minutes, so
Oh my
you can go over to
gosh.
the pillory chair. Okay, Amy's now taking this it's a wooden plank from the 1600s. You stick your head in a hole and your 2 arms in a hole, and then you sit in the middle of the town.
Can we throw stuff at her?
Well, the second offense.
Okay.
So
Like tomatoes and stuff?
Amy is putting her wrists up. Her wrists are being locked into the pillory.
That's humiliating.
Her head is being locked into. But she
Watch
chose
her
this
hair,
for the record.
guys.
Watch her hair.
Oh, yeah. Don't pinch and her ear. Watch her ear, guys.
Oh, it ripped her ear again. All right, we only have like 3 minutes of good pillory time here.
Let's get it on, boys.
Okay. There you go. It's now on. They are fastening her in.
Yeah.
And now, get a good picture of that, Morgan.
So what's the segment?
The segment is we just look at you in the pillory.
Are we gonna like talk about something? Wasn't the punishment to like do a segment in the?
Yeah, let's do a segment about you in the pillory.
Okay.
So
We're looking at you in disgust right now. Amy.
Ugh. What did she do to embarrass her friends and family?
I really feel like everything I said was already known, but it's fine.
Okay. This isn't closing arguments.
Yeah.
You're done.
Yeah, it's fine.
You're in prison studying law right now.
I feel like wrongfully accused, but
But no, you already
hey,
got.
welcome to our justice system.
Okay.
Oh, you're a Chrisley now? Now she's a Chrisley. Oh, I've been done so wrong.
Right. I mean,
yes.
I feel like there's a lot of people serving time that don't deserve it.
Yes, I would agree with that. You are not one of them.
You know what, though? You look natural in there.
You do.
Like, it doesn't look like it's hurting you at all.
Yeah, and it's like you're so flexible that it's.
Well, I have smaller wrists than other people.
Could
so
you pull your hands out of the
yeah,
holes?
I could.
Go. Oh my
Oh,
God.
that's so dumb.
It's like a cop arresting somebody and they're just sliding their hands out of the handcuffs.
I'd be like, okay, and then I'd be like,
She runs away with the pillory just on her head.
I wonder if I could slide it over my head.
Oh, there's no way.
Careful with your ear, though.
Yeah, don't.
yeah.
There's no way. Your ear. Don't hurt yourself.
I can do it.
No way.
Do it,
I
do it, do it.
I can get out of this.
No way.
Amy, do it and then run out the door.
She's pulling the pillory off her head. No, oh my God.
The earrings are getting stuck, Amy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh no, she's
She looks like a Muppet.
she's trying to pull her head through it. It's like when you get your head stuck in the staircase.
Amy, now you're gonna get stuck.
Okay, good. She's still locked in there.
I really thought I was gonna be able to do that for
Oh,
sure.
man.
It's not like it, but then wood, there's no bend.
Yeah. All right. Well, she's back in. She just put her hand.
That's so dumb.
You ever see Andy Griffith where he goes and puts himself in prison at night after he's drunk? So that's what that's what you're doing. You just put your hands back in there and accept your penalty.
It's time up.
What do you want to say for this?
I'm sorry. I'm just basically never going to talk about a show ever.
That's not true. You've said that before.
Yeah, every time she says that.
You've said that every single time.
No, I don't know what people don't know. Suits has been out for years. Need some sort of a rule. Just because Netflix re-releases it doesn't make it new.
All right. I can see she does not really feel the way I'd like for her to feel about her crime. But
Oh no, I feel. I'm rehabilitated.
all right, we'll let you out. Amy has served her
Shawshank.
time in the pillory. All right, thank you.